How's it going, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations. I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color. And on today's episode, we're taking a deep dive into COOKIECAD's PLA and Witchcraft Elixir. So this is the first time I ever worked with COOKIECAD, as in the filament itself, but love the design on the cardboard box. Looks nice, easy, open, that kind of thing. The filament itself, it does come in a plastic spool. The bag for the filament doesn't appear to be resealable. It does have those nice little tabs that make it a little bit easier to get opened and everything like that. So we're going to get this open and show you what the color looks like just in the regular light without anything sort of blocking it. And it looks like this nice, very great iridescent purple with, glitter on the inside, that kind of thing. Obviously the big sign that says PLA, always good to see just for if you're just looking at it at a glance. Anyway, as you know, here at Legal Automations, we always dry our filament for at least 6 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and I will see you back here for the generic benchy. Alright, so if it's first time viewing here at Legal Automations, we always start out by printing a benchy in the generic settings for that filament in Bamboo Studio, in this case PLA. This gives us a good baseline to kind of test where we're going and everything like that. So we're getting this sliced up. Should take a little under an hour for this one, just because I'm printing on the X1C from Bambulab. Just doing that. So yeah, we'll get that done as well as the other test prints. So I'll see you soon. Here they are. So, as you know, we always start out with the generic benchy. This basically, like I said, gives us a good baseline, and I love that color. Look at how, one of the things that I'm a huge fan of with this is just that deep, rich purple and glittery kind of thing. But a little overhang issues, maybe a touch of stringing that I'm not entirely sure got picked up on camera, but overall I'd say pretty good. The dimensional cube, this is 40 by 40 by 40. But on camera, it looks like that there's like some deformation, but that appears to just be kind of a shadow from the lighting that I'm currently using. So, working on getting some better lighting. But anyway, overall, say pretty good. 40 by 40 by 40, no real issues there. Next up, we have the temperature tower test. And so for this one, you're looking for the spike in the center there to be not globby or stringy or anything like that. Basically a nice, proud spike, I guess, for lack of a better term. Nice and erect. Anyway, probably around, I think this one, 210, works out to be the best on my printer. Helps get this dialed in, and that way you're not dealing with any sort of globs or stringiness or, sad prints. I mean, this definitely helps to kind of determine where we're going. So next up, we have the retraction test. Overall, no real stringing, nothing like that. Nothing to give any sort of offset. We then ended up having the max volumetric speed test, and there was a touch of deformation as we got towards 28 millimeters cubed per second. It's very subtle, but you could feel it when you were feeling this particular test model. So I'm going to dial it back to 27 and 26 millimeters per second, just to be on the safe side. Next up, the overhang test. The overhang test performed absolutely admirably. No real major issues there in any of this. Just, went to 80. But again, as you get higher, you're going to want to enable supports. So we got those settings dialed in and reprinted the benchy. Again, in newer settings. Again, all the descriptions down below. Little stringing, no real issues, anything like that. So, but over at Amazon, you can pick this up for under $35. Obviously, with glitter and it being, more small batch kind of thing, it's going to run you a little bit pricier than what you would typically see for PLA, particularly from some of the less expensive brands. But, overall, $35, yeah. So, my overall thoughts, I love this color. I haven't seen anything like it on the market. The glitter is absolutely nice. So yeah, I'd say go for it if you're looking for something like this and can obviously afford it. Anyway, that's been COOKIECAD's Witchcraft Elixir PLA. I've been Higgins with Legal Automations. If you like this type of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It goes a long way. I'll hopefully see you back here on the next review.